Good morning, collective. I am QUAN, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. I gotta catch my breath. I don't make no damn sense. It's a good thing don't nobody live underneath me. Whew. Shoot, my song come on in the morning. Y'all just don't understand. Okay, so I put a whole bunch of community posts up for what the energy was up this morning, and people, some of it was connected to me. I wanted to clear that energy out so that I could give you some other energy, pick up on your energy better. All right. So this morning, I wanted to clear that other energy out. That's too much. Okay. And I wanted to make sure I could pick up on your energy. There's going to be a military wedding. Okay. Now, I don't know if both parties are in the military, or one person is in the military, or the mother is in the military. Somebody's in the military, but there's going to be some type of a wedding here. It's going to be a courtship and a marriage. It came out so strong. Okay. There might have been some communication that came through wherein I have living room in the reverse. So there might have been some secrets going around, and somebody might have been doing background checks. Maybe they might have been doing a little bit too much. And then I have an older woman here, good lady. Okay. And then I have false person in the reverse. So the energy I'm getting is there might have been somebody's future mother-in-law that might have been doing a little bit too much. Okay. Waiting on communication to come back, spies, investigators, checking out whoever her son's love interest was, because they felt like, because somebody told them in a private space that someone convinced this mother-in-law that this was a false person, whoever this other person is. Okay. But false, they just got communication back. Whatever they were doing, investigation is over. And they know that the person that's going to have a courtship and a marriage is not a false person. The cat's out the bag. No more secrets in this living room. And it's due to some communication they got. And I guess now everything's okay with whoever this mother-in-law is. And this military marriage is going to happen. Okay. There's going to be a complete ending to something with the death card here. And someone is accepting something now that they did not accept before. Okay. I'm guessing the death card has to do with research, investigations, and things that were going on for dirt or information on the person that was being accused of being a false person. And now somebody might want forgiveness, and they might even feel a little bit guilty because they did not have enough discipline, possibly in being impulsive. Okay. Because they doubted who you were. They had a lot of doubt about who you were. And it may, and this might be somebody else here. Or this might be the person you're marrying or someone in their family, but somebody lost some abundance is what I'm saying. So there's abundance in the reverse here. Somebody lost a pretty good chunk of money here, or wealth or assets. Somebody had some type of monetary loss, and they had a loss because either a false person told them that you were a false person, or they spent money researching you and hiring investigators, or it was something connected to a loss because someone doubted who you were. Okay. And they feel guilty. They want forgiveness because they didn't have discipline. And now someone has to accept who you are. And it's an ending of whatever was communicated in this letter. And the crowning energy is Queen of Cups. So whoever you are an emotionally intelligent and emotionally responsible person that knows how to give and receive love in a responsible way. You're highly intuitive. And most importantly, you're responsible, and you have empathy and care about other people, and you're very balanced emotionally. Okay. Holy Spirit, the crowning energy here. Okay. So somebody might have missed an opportunity. So this is about a missed opportunity. Okay. For a mother figure. Okay. What is the obstacle right now, Holy Spirit, for this Queen of Cups energy? You can be any sign. Okay. So what came out sideways here is the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles has something to do with an investment. Okay. Somebody was questioning whether or not you were worth investing their time and energy and resources into, is what I'm getting. Okay. And they didn't feel like you were a good investment. Okay. They didn't feel like you were worth investing their time. They didn't feel like you would it has something to do with money and them wanting someone equally yoked, possibly that might have some knowledge or experience in finance, wherein they would help this person they were marrying to become wealthy. Now, I don't know if that's the man, or I don't know if this is the older woman, okay? But somebody was worried about whether or not you come from wealth, or you would have experience, or what type of person you were, and would you bankrupt their family. It's something surrounding you not being a good match because of experience, because of money management, because of your personality, where you come from. It's something like that. And then I have the Knight of Pentacles here. All of these cards are kind of sideways. So somebody was sitting on the fence, I feel like, about you. And it's because the Knight of Pentacles, they were your career, your occupation, the kind of money you make. Maybe you work an hourly job. I feel like you work an hourly job, or maybe you get money doing, you might run your own business. You know, you might do hair, you might sell stuff. You might have a YouTube channel, anything. It could be a number of things, but how you get your money, you're not white collar. Okay. Whoever you are not corporate America white collar. Okay. You don't, you're not an accountant. You're not in business and finance. You're not making six figures. I'm getting an energy. It's something about how you get your money. Somebody feels like or felt like you were not professional, and they kind of were looking down on you, I feel like. Okay. With the Knight of Pentacles coming out kind of sideways, the Two of Wands, they didn't feel like they could plan a future with you. They weren't sure if you were a good investment. And this is all, they're looking at you from a financial standpoint and not from love. Okay. So I feel like somebody might have felt like you were not a good match because of finance, and they were looking for more of a business partner for someone to be married. Now, this could be the mother figure, or this could be this military person, but they wanted someone more that would be more of a business partner than a wife, than an emotional partner, companionship. They were looking for a good fit. Based more on, money, business, career, finance, status, something like that. Y'all get it. All right. So what happened in the recent past, Holy Spirit? In the recent past, somebody had to release something and let something go. They got unstuck. So in the recent past, somebody got unstuck and made the decision they're going to go ahead and move forward, and they released something or someone. What is that? Four of Pentacles in the reverse. What was released, Holy Spirit? Okay. They released a Nine of Pentacles energy. All right. So somebody released somebody else that they might have been dating and courting, or they might have married. I don't know. You know your situation. I have the Ten of Pentacles. Oh, okay. So somebody did possibly have somebody else that they were interested in, that possibly, I'm getting like mommy dearest type vibes here. This good old lady is an older woman that's a counselor. She's strong, well-educated, an advisor. She's a teacher, a guide. She's a woman of influence or affluence. I'm sorry. And she's a much older woman. Okay. She got grandchildren. She's older. I feel like she felt like this was a better choice or option for whoever this military person is. Okay. And I have the Ten of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. Whoever this other person is that's gotten release or getting release, they may have a formal education, or they might run a business, or they might be more business savvy, and they might make more sense on paper, if you understand me. These are all pentacles here. Okay. Pentacles, oftentimes talks about career, finance, things of monetary value, assets. You understand? So whoever this other person is, they might have heavy earth in their chart. They thought that they were a better selection for generational wealth. They could build with them. They might have better business sense. So it was more of a decision out of practicality. So somebody was making a decision in marriage based more out of logic than out of emotion. Okay. All right. Something was more logic than emotion is what I'm hearing. Okay. And why did they end up releasing this person? Okay. So somebody might have worked on something, the Ace of Wands reverse, that failed. So there was some kind of project or some kind of scheme is what I'm hearing that somebody was working on, but it failed. Whatever the scheme, they were collaborating with others to stop possibly someone from going toward you. It was a failure. The people or organization they collaborated with to stop this, that it's over now. Okay, they've been released, disassembled. They're not collaborating anymore with the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. Now, a marriage could also indicate a coming together in business. It doesn't have to be an actual marriage. It could be coming together for work in an institution, a contract. Okay, it might be a contract with something connected to the military. Take it as it resonates. And it could have been a woman connected to an opportunity. So like I said, take it as it resonates. But I do have here, I feel like it might have something to do with love and practicality. Okay. Because remember, whoever this is, they missed this opportunity because someone thought someone else was more practical and business minded. And they were using logic and they were not coming from a heart space. Okay. All right. So whatever the project, whoever they collaborated with, and they worked on something. What was it they worked on? What's the Eight of Pentacles? Tell me more about that. What happened in the past? What did they work on, Holy Spirit? What did these people do in the past, Holy Spirit? What were they working on? Whatever there's an ending and a death to is what they worked on. Okay. All right. So something they wanted something not to go in your favor. Okay. And they wanted someone to walk away from you. Okay. So whoever these people are connected to this older woman here, that has accepted that you're not a false person. This older woman worked with others and collaborated with others to make this person, to make sure things did not go in your favor. And so that her son or this military person walked away from you. So she worked very hard to get this person to walk away from you and to forget about you and let you go in the past. Okay. Whatever they did, it might have even caused imbalances in your life. You might not have even had an idea or a clue that these people were doing stuff against you. People will just attack people because they know something about their future sometime. Okay. So somebody pulled their energy back. Okay. I feel like somebody might have that was interested in you might have pulled back their energy while somebody else came in and love bombed somebody with the Ace of Cups. So I feel like somebody literally aligned somebody else with this military person. And they literally did something, whether it was a lie, deception surrounding you, but they got this person to walk away from you and simultaneously brought somebody else in the picture to love bomb this person. Okay. So that's very clever because they don't see if there's no one else to fill that void and that person had an interest in you, they might circle back around to you even if they walked away. So they wanted to make sure they redirected that person's energy toward the person they wanted them to be with. And that's exactly what they did. So they wanted to make sure somebody was taking his attention and time and keeping him occupied and keeping him focused so that he didn't think about you anymore. So simultaneously, they got in the past, this is in the past, y'all, when they created some type of illusion surrounding you and got them to walk away from you and pull their energy back. At the same time, they brought another energy in that they wanted him to be with. And they loved, they all surrounded and supported and rallied around someone else. And that person love bombed him. So, and then they formed like a wall of protection around them to really make sure that nothing stopped these two, whoever this other person is, from coming together with this person that released them. Okay. So it's like after that, they monitored whoever they pushed them into a connection with, or they connected with after you, they really, the family and everyone else that collaborated, they worked really hard to make sure they distracted this person and kept them focused on that person. They're touching me right now. They do want to say something. Okay. What did y'all want to say? Okay. The person that, I don't know, this might be the person they selected, but or there's someone here that is in an open relationship or open to poly relationships. They pledge alpha, data, phi is what I'm hearing. They want me to say something about this person. Okay. What do you want me to say about this person that I guess they're polygamous or they do open relationships? Alpha, data, phi. Oh, that's the person that love bombed them. Okay. So that's the person that love bombed them. Okay. So the person that might be who they were involved with for somebody. Okay. And they also did a lot of sex magic on this person so that once they were able to get this person to love bomb this person and get them to consummate their connection, they immediately did sex magic on them to keep them bound. They really did a whole lot of manipulation, spiritual, physical, and other, to bind this person and to bind their mind so that they would never think of you again. And literally, they wanted them to never, ever think of you again and to move forward in their life. Okay. And they had to bind this person. That's a lot of work. If somebody is meant for you and God is ordaining a connection, you don't have to go through all of this doing spell work on people, coming together to meet and draw up a goddamn blueprint and a project plan in which you have a board meeting about how and who you're going to recruit and use to separate two people. You don't have to do all of that shit if something is natural and meant to be. Okay. If something's not meant to be and it's a lesson, the lesson will be learned, and then the two people will evolve and go to their next lessons when they separate. People need to let God have his way sometime. But nonetheless, they bound this man in some type of lower frequency attachment. This can be through looks, being superficial, emotional, codependent to what other people think. It could be through sex magic, whatever it was. That spell work backfired and returned to the sender. Okay. And they might have been doing spell work with a fraternity that they belong to. So these people are well connected, and they really wanted somebody to get married to somebody in a fraternity. So the Emperor in the reverse, someone might be an Aries. I don't know. I have the World card in the reverse. So somebody didn't get the lesson. This could be a man or a woman. Okay. I don't know who this is. Okay. Yet. But that could be the mother figure. I don't know. But somebody had not gotten a lesson that they needed to get. Okay. Okay, that might be this woman. She could have Earth in her chart or Aries in her chart, possibly. Okay, but she might be some kind of tyrant energy. Okay, but not out on the front. Not on the front. I'll find out what this is. Give me 1 second. I will pull the direct energy and tell you exactly what it is and what it means. This could be the masculine. He might have been in reverse and had been in a lesson why this happened. Because understand, everything happens for a reason. Okay. When things don't happen the way you want them to the first time, it's because God is still working. Someone is getting a lesson. Someone is wrapping up a cycle. If this is somebody that you were supposed to be with, what that means is at that particular time, they weren't ready for you. And if they came to you before they were completely ready, it might have caused your marriage or connection to fail because there's a lesson that they had not gotten yet, why this was able to happen. So whoever this person is, they were able to get whatever this lesson is with the World card in the reverse before you connect. So at least you didn't have to deal with whatever this issue might be that they have in their shadow self. Okay. So that's a blessing too. Things happen in perfect timing. Things happen in God's timing. It might be the right person, the wrong time. You understand? Sometimes it's the right person, but the wrong time for you. You heard of people that left each other in their 20s and then 10, 15 years later, after dating other people and marrying other people, they end up back together again. And then it works. You know, right person, wrong time. So whatever was supposed to happen, they got caught up because of a lesson they still needed to get to remove a stumbling block that could cause your relationship to fail later on down the line. Why is this Emperor in the reverse in this right here? Your light irritates my demons. Indifferent. Okay. Opportunist. So somebody was being an opportunist. Okay. Remember, I told you somebody made a decision out of logic. They didn't make a decision out of a heart space. Okay. They made a decision out of logic. So they were thinking, who would look best? Who would fit into my community best? Who would people accept and like the most? Who would help me make the most money? You know, which are all things, because marriage is a business and an institution. And those are all things, you know, to consider when you're entering this type of a contract. I agree. But in the same token, it depends on what your contract is in this life and what your lesson is and what your path is and what you're supposed to do. What you need to understand is we all have different paths in this life, and it's not all the same. For some people, they do need to enter into marriage like it's a contract, depending on what's in your life path. But for other people, you need to come from a heart space of love. Everybody's different. We're all unique. When we come here, we have different life paths, different purposes, and different things that we need to accomplish, and different aspects we need to master, depending on our own individualized plan of evolution and growth for our soul that was made divinely for us. Just like a fingerprint is unique. You understand? Just like your fingerprint is unique to you, so is your life path and your purpose and what you're supposed to learn in this life. So you can't sit up there and give everybody the same exact blueprint of how they should get married, how they should live their life, whether they should have a lot of kids or not. Everybody's life path is different. Let's go. Everyone's lesson is different. You don't know what their lesson plan is in this lifetime. That's why people need to back off and mind their business and stop projecting onto other people that everybody needs to pursue the same path. Go ahead, Holy Spirit. Why is the Emperor in the reverse? Why is the Emperor? Often people that are in their South Node that are disconnected from God and spirit, they don't understand and respect everyone's life path. So they'll be ultra conservative, and and what they'll do is they'll think, why wouldn't everybody pursue to become as rich as possible and become wealthy and money? Not even understanding that there are different people on different cycles of life and incarnations. You know, Jesus' life path wasn't to just settle down, have grandkids. No. He was supposed to ascend in his in that final incarnation, like Siddhartha. Okay, so their life is going to be different. They're not going to pursue money and try to become as rich as possible. It's easier for a camel to enter the eye of the needle than it is for a rich man to enter heaven that's trying to hold on and keep account of all their assets and wealth while you're trying to pursue the spiritual path at the same time that will take you to higher realms and dimensions. That's why monks get rid of all of their material wealth. You don't know where somebody is spiritually and what incarnation they're on. Lower people on a lower frequency, they're not connected to spirit or their higher selves. So that's not a concept that they can understand. So you'll find they're more judgmental of what other people are doing with their lives oftentimes than a person that's more on a spiritual path. And that's not to say you can't be rich and wealthy and pursuing abundance on a spiritual path and be awakened. That might be your purpose in this life. But people like that in their North Node, they know not to judge other people for what they're doing. Even a monk in the street, that doesn't want anything, any material attachments. Yeah, they know not to judge because their connection to God makes them understand about rankings and about spiritual paths and incarnations and what level you're on. And there are different levels and different paths for different people. The most judgmental people are the people that don't have the connection to both earth and to God yet. Okay, because they're not awakened. They haven't gone through a heart chakra awakening. So back on here. So all right, so this is the masculine. Whoever this older gentleman is, the reason that he was in the reverse in the past is he still needed to get some type of a lesson. Okay, he's coming out as some type of an earth angel. Okay, so this is a very good man here. Whoever they are, all women, I don't know. Take it as it resonates. But whoever this person is, this is a very good person, and I'm pulling Earth Angel. It doesn't mean they're perfect. They still have dark and light like all of us do. He could be an Earth Angel, but if he got to get into some dark energy to take somebody out, like all humans, if somebody try to unalive you or break in your home and hurt your children, you're not going to sprinkle a goddamn wand over their head and bless them. No, you're going to take their ass out. You understand? We have dual sides to us that are both very useful, and we use them when we need them. But it's how you use it. You understand? And when you're allowed to use it. Their issue was whoever you are, they determined that they could only like and see you as a friend. Okay. And the reason was because they can't distinguish between lust and love. So they were in some more of a superficial energy is what I'm getting. So this person might have been more so leaning toward whoever they push toward. This person might have been more aesthetically pleasing or Instagram model. They're younger, maybe a decade younger, something like that, and very business savvy. So that would look very good to the family. And they knew that this person would confuse lust. Oh, wow. The logic part of me wanting someone business savvy that could run a business, help me make money, that would be fed with this person. And then they're younger, and then they have Instagram model. They have, it's something aesthetic. You understand? So they looked at that as being love. Okay. They looked at sexual attraction. They saw sexual attraction and plus the business side coming together as like the perfect match. Okay. But it wasn't a genuine match, a heart connection from the soul. It was from the pants and from the business and logic section. They were like, wow, a business savvy person I'm sexually attracted to. And that is not love. Okay. That is lust and the business part of the marriage being met, the financial business sense, that's those two coming together, but it's still not love. It's not a genuine connection. It's just sexual attraction and another part of what your requirement was being met and coming together. But it can look like love and mimic love because of the sexual attraction and the like interest of the business mind. You understand? Thinking with logic. So this is an Earth Angel type energy. But at the time, their perception of love was being sexually attracted to somebody that checks off other things on your list of requirements for who you want to be with. And lust was one of them. But a real heart connection, okay? A real heart connection was not one of those things wherein you love this person. If they got in a car wreck and it rearranged their face and it rearranged their body, you wouldn't feel the same way about them. You wouldn't be attracted to them anymore. A person that you truly love, you would still be attracted to whether their face got rearranged or not. Okay. That's something that's love. See, love comes from another place. A lot of times what I'll say is to compare love is what you would have for your grandmother. If you had a good grandmother. Okay. Love would be something you would have for a grandfather or a grandmother that you bonded with. Okay, over time, they've done things. They taught you stuff. You created a bond. They created a bond with you and memories. They showed you things. You connected with them mentally and you connected with them in the heart. And it had nothing to do with sexual attraction at all whatsoever because it couldn't be because that's family. So you were able to have a heart and a mind and soul connection, right? And over time, if that grandmother got old, and her looks change 20 years from now, and somebody tried to say something about them, you would lose your goddamn mind and fuck somebody up behind your grandmother. Even after she passed away, if somebody opened up their mouth and tried to even say something on her name, you might fuck somebody up behind them. Don't talk about don't talk about her. Like Martin Lawrence said, don't talk about Mama Biscuits. Okay? That's a love connection. That's loving from the heart, loving from the soul. It don't matter if your grandmother lost all of her teeth and ate a whole bucket of chicken with one tooth. It don't matter. That's always going to be her, who she is to me. I'll always love her. That love will never change. at all. The intensity of it will never change. I don't care how many times her looks change. I don't even care once she's passed on from now. I'll still carry her around in my heart. Okay. That's love. It's a different kind of love. You understand? So this person doesn't have that type of love. I believe if this person, their body changed, if they were rearranged, their face or whatever, they might be like, you're still good for business, but wow, I never really loved you like that. I just realized I was really sexually attracted to you. Okay. So what is the outcome, Holy Spirit? What is the outcome? And a lot of us are guilty of this. A lot of us are not getting in real love connections. Okay. Yeah, you do have to be attracted to the person that you get with. But in addition to being physically attracted, you need to also make sure that if their physical appearance changes, that your level of intensity of genuine love is not going to be rocked or changed. That's a real foundation. Y'all know some of y'all that might have fallen in love at a young age and built memories with someone that you really, really just loved them and had fun with them and created memories. And even years later, after they've changed physically, you still see them as that same person because it was the connection, the energy shared between you all when you were younger, the memories that you shared together and created together. That stuff you've held on to. That is an unbreakable bond because it's still love. Oh, you should have seen her back in the day. That was my baby. That's still my baby today. You know, I'm telling you, that's an unbreakable bond. That's why a lot of times when a lot of much older men divorce their wives that they've spent decades with, that they truly fell in love with and built with, and they've sat up there and made their money and went and got a younger woman, they always have a problem trying to still detach their energy from that first wife if they were in love, okay? Because they might feel like they have something on that person because of looks. But at the end of the day, they realize once they have sex and the lust part is out the way, they never want to spend time with them. They never want to spend time with them because they really don't like being around them. Somebody made a decision out of lust. Somebody got kicked out of marriage just because they wanted an opportunity to have sex with a 20-year-old. But then they got deceived so badly that they forsake a whole marriage, married a 20-year-old or someone in their 20s, a 50-year-old, okay? And now they got to wake up every morning around someone they don't want to be around. The only time they want to be around this person, they don't even like talking to them. The only time they want this person around is when it's time to have sex. And even then, right after then, they don't want them around. And they're kicking their own ass about it. Damn, why couldn't I have just gotten away with cheating? I could have just stayed a sugar daddy and stayed married. No, you couldn't. What's the outcome, Holy Spirit? What is the outcome for whoever this person is, Holy Spirit? So what's going on? So they can't be tricked anymore. They didn't get what they were expecting. So there is going to be a marriage with the Hierophant here. There is going to actually be a commitment here. And whoever this is, they must have already learned their lesson now, okay, about God wanting them to choose love over logic. And that's their lesson for this lifetime, okay? They've reversed a judgment about whoever that other energy was. They must have had a realization because that person was doing spell work on them too. See, that's what that'll get you. That'll get you people doing sex magic on you, spell work. And if the person connected to you really doesn't love you and get sick of you, they may take a life insurance policy out on you. That's another reason to move with your heart. And you still balance logic, but that's another reason to move with your heart. I don't want nobody laying next to me wondering if they're going to try to take an insurance policy out on me and then take me on a safari. Take me on mountain climb in Argentina. God damn it. Okay. Oh, wow. So somebody did an investigation. I'm telling y'all, bake me an apple pie, bake me a cheesecake pie. Right? Okay. After we marry, after they take a life insurance policy, you keep marrying sprinkle girls. After a while, they're going to find a way about that marriage with all your money. Even if it means, hey, let's go backpacking in another country where it's hardly no law enforcement. So this person either hired an investigator or they did it themselves. And whatever they discovered during an investigation made them no longer want to take a risk. Tell me about that, Holy Spirit. What did they find out? What did they find out during their investigation, Holy Spirit? Well, this person, because they did not connect it to their intuition, because this person was not connected to their intuition at the time, but then something might have caught their attention that didn't seem right, and they started looking into something, or went to the doctor and didn't tell you. Somebody might have done some medical history research on somebody. Okay. What did they discover with the Hermit energy and the Fool reverse? What did they discover during this investigation? Holy Spirit, what did they find out during this? And that this might actually be the mother that found that out. I don't know if this is the masculine that found out or the mother that found this out about this other person. Mental disability. They found out the person they're connected to is crazy. They might have mental health issues, and it might be on record, is what I'm hearing. I'm feeling like whoever this energy is, they might have found out something about their medical history, okay? And they found out this person really might have a severe mental disability, okay? Or it's something going on psychologically they don't know about that they were hiding very well. Go ahead, Holy Spirit. Again, Alpha, Delta, Delta Phi. Damn. Heavenly spiritual protection. That came out again. Who pledges Alpha, Delta Phi? Somebody. All right. Somebody pledges Alpha, Delta Phi. Okay. But somebody was heavily spiritually protected. Okay. So somebody was heavily. So it's like this. Okay. It's like this. Okay. I feel like the energy they hooked up with. Okay. Might have been, I know, I have on my daughter's side of the family, I have my daughter's auntie. Okay. She graduated from college. She was the top in her class. She was like genius level, like a prodigy. Okay. She got stuff like all of us got stuff, daddy issues, whatever, a broken family. Mother didn't raise her, mother issues, all kind of stuff, but that stuff was hidden deep inside. Okay. She's an Aquarius Pisces energy. Okay. She graduated from college. She had a very, very good job. I believe working at Howard University. No. She worked at the University of Maryland, in the, what's it called? Not Nubian, the something cultural center. Okay. Nubian, what is it? Nibid, something. They're the cultural center at the University of Maryland. Okay. And she got a job, a very high paying job working there. She was on top of her game. She had her first child. She got married, had a baby, not by her husband. She had a baby after she divorced her husband, but there was something that happened to her when she and her husband divorced that caused her brain to split. And all of her childhood issues literally came up inside of her, and it made her lose her mind completely. There's also an element of spell work that she might have done on someone that her husband went with after her that backfired as well, is what I got. But sadly, also her child had a seizure, was in a coma. All this bad stuff started happening. Some of it was spell work backfiring because they practiced Santeria in that family. Okay. But nonetheless, she has a lot of accolades, a lot of educational background, could play the piano like a prodigy, all this shit. Highly intelligent, highly smart. She's an Aquarius Pisces cusp. Okay. In my baby father's family. Highly educated. Very high paying job at the University of Maryland where she graduated. And after she split, all her childhood issues flooded her brain and she completely lost her mind and literally ended up homeless, living in the street, prostitution. literally. She literally lost, she had a rental property with her husband and had, owned home. She was doing well at one point. So how do you go from that to literally, having a baby with a random man and then prostituting on the street, living at bus stops, she ended up losing custody of her own child because she had her child when the baby was homeless. When she was homeless, her child was having seizures in the car, and she wouldn't let her child go live with a family member. Okay. Because none of her family members would allow her to come in the house because they were afraid of her, literally. So her child kept having seizures in the car with her, and she took him to the hospital. And when they found out that she was unfit and they had to take the child from her custody and give the child to the father, she lost it and ran in the hospital and jumped in the air and landed on the ground, because they were taking her child away. When I tell you, she completely lost her mind, and everybody was heartbroken because of all of her accolades and how well she did. I'm telling you, she was a genius, and she still is. But because of her unresolved childhood issues that ripped her apart, she wasn't able to handle her transformation. So what she ended up doing, like I said, she ended up living in the street, prostitute, in and out of shelters for many years. Okay. I don't know where she is right now, but I know I tried to help her at one point and she lost her mind in my house. I was trying to help her, and nobody else, not even on her side of the family, no one would allow her to come into their home. They would call the police on her. Okay. And this is the type of energy I'm picking up on, mental instability. Okay. This would be somebody that would have a history, something like this, wherein they could disguise that person's past. Okay. If something happened with that person, they could really patch up and disguise their path. Okay. And if that person got their life back on track just enough to be decorated and paint a picture, like nothing ever happened, but it's something behind the mask. I'm feeling that type of energy a little bit here with mental instability, mental disability. That's the type of energy I'm feeling. When I tell you the mental instability where she lost her mind, when she was staying with me, she wanted to be in an energy where she was fluctuating between the mind of a child and the mind of an adult. And she wanted to bring home random men that she wanted to bring into my house. And I told her, I'm so sorry, I can't let you do that. I don't want to treat you like a child because you are a grown woman, but you're not mentally stable enough. I'm just trying to help you get on your feet. You don't need to be dating, and you're not mentally stable enough to be selecting men and to bringing them to my home, And she, look, I want to give you an example. And what she said out her mouth was, see, this wouldn't happen if I was still living at the bus stop. I wish I was still living at the bus stop. Then I could date who. And the shit really ain't funny. But she said out her mouth, literally, this is how bad it was with her. And this is somebody highly intelligent. She was like, if I was still living at on the bus stop, I could date whoever I want to date and bring home, I guess, to the bus stop, whoever I want to bring to the bus stop. And I'm like, this is, oh my God, what the hell did I get myself into? I swear to y'all, this is that type of energy. So let's go, Holy Spirit. Somebody was trying to, I feel like somebody was trying to set somebody up. Somebody was trying to set somebody up. Somebody was trying to set somebody up. There was an element of colorism that existed here. Okay. Somebody is going to end up in respite care because of this. A perfect match. So I feel like somebody tried to make someone else look like a perfect match that had a mental health history. They might have, I don't know. I'm picking up somebody maybe might have been highly educated, which is why they could hide their mental illness because they're one of those geniuses that ended up losing their mind because of other issues and ended up like prostituting on the street, literally. And then I feel like people might have cleaned this person up and presented them or something like that. That's what I'm getting. I feel like somebody took somebody that used to be very well spoken and had a very high education, but they might have had a bout in their life of mental instability. Okay, and they might have dressed them up to set this person up. Holy Spirit, what is this element of colorism that exists here? Clarify that for me. It could also be a thing where this mother or someone they're connected to, or it could be the family that didn't want to accept somebody because they were dark skinned, or the family didn't want to accept somebody because they were light skinned. Element of colorism. It exists. Y'all know what it is. Someone took very quick action. Who was this person that was having this element of colorism, Holy Spirit? Clarify. Who was that? Who is this person? Somebody that wanted to hold on to somebody. It might be a Gemini, okay? Or the lover's reverse, an ex, okay? Clarify the lover's reverse. Who is having an issue with colorism, Holy Spirit? What is this level of element of colorism that exists? The lover's reverse? It might be somebody's ex. It may be somebody's ex, possibly, that just really got an issue or a problem. That really got a problem. I'm hearing with dark-skinned people for somebody. For somebody, I'm hearing dark-skinned people. Holy Spirit, what's this element of colorism in the lover's reverse? This ex? Who's this person that had an element of colorism? A police officer. A police officer. I have Aries, Leo, Sag, and then I have an East African, and then I have the CIA. So there might be somebody, there might be an East African, there might possibly be an East African that's an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in the CIA that did not like somebody because of their complexion, okay? And this might be that person's ex, I don't know. Or there's someone that was connected to somebody on somebody's side of the family. I don't know which one, but there's an Aries, Leo, Sag, fire sign, an East African in the CIA that does not like either dark skin or light skin people. Okay. And they felt defeated. The Queen of Wands. Okay. Somebody felt defeated because of somebody that has a lot of confidence. The Queen of Wands. So what did this person do in the CIA, Holy Spirit? They caused obstacles, okay? So there's somebody of East African descent that works for the CIA that might not like someone because they're dark skinned or light skinned, okay? They might not like somebody because they're light skinned, okay? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in the CIA, East African. So they were working with others to cause obstacles, but their motive for doing it was because they didn't like somebody's skin complexion, okay? And they saw them as a bad investment. Okay. Go ahead, Holy Spirit. For a 10 of Pentacles. So they work very hard. 8 of Pentacles. They work very hard to possibly get somebody else to connect with this person. This might be a Leo strength card here for a 10 of Pentacles to get marriage. Okay. The 4 of Wands in the reverse. And I just saw the Hierophant in the reverse. That has to do with, but there's going to be a divorce or someone's getting divorced, okay? Somebody's getting a divorce. They're touching me. They want me to pull something out here. What's up? What y'all want me to say? Somebody was very smug, okay? Go ahead, Holy Spirit. A sham, someone in a sham or a fake marriage. Somebody in a sham or a fake marriage. Somebody was smug because they pulled it off. Okay. So whoever this military person is, they might have gotten into a fake marriage with somebody, and they might have married somebody else and got divorced from them, or they're getting divorced, or they might have gotten engaged. There's something here where because of someone that works for the CIA of East African descent that is an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius fire sign that has a problem with somebody's skin complexion, they're happy because they work with a whole bunch of people to stop them from to stop somebody from getting into a marriage. Instead, they got this person to marry a false person, okay? In a sham. It was a fake marriage. Absolutely no love. And they were very smug about this. They're still touching me. Go ahead. They really want to talk about this. Go ahead, Holy Spirit. No, it's an actual death. They're setting you up. Beware. Okay? Entitlement to the point of delusion. Childhood history of molestation. Okay? And proposal or engagement. Okay. So what I have here is the person that did this, they have a childhood history of molestation that affects their confidence. And because their confidence has been thrown off because somebody took their confidence from them by making them feel like they don't have control, over their sexual energy or their body, psychologically, they're wounded. And that's why they project and are in the energy that they're in. So whoever this person is, they wanted to make sure that no one ever proposed to you or you never got engaged, whoever you are. They wanted to control your life because they don't like you. And somehow some of their projection has filtered because of colonization into a color complex as well. So that's one of the reasons they didn't like you, is because of your complexion, whether you're light skin, dark skin, brown skin, light dark skin, medium brown skin, caramel, whatever the fuck it is, whatever. Okay. We all know it can go all different ways, right? This person, their insecurity, that was one of them that they were projecting onto you. Okay. And it's because of their childhood trauma they haven't healed from. Okay. So they felt entitled because they worked for the CIA. They had an entitlement complex to the point of delusion, and they tried to set you up. They are setting you up. Beware. So they tried to set you up to be killed. Wow. That's what they wanted to bring out. Damn. So that they could marry a person that didn't love them. Wow, that is a lot. I wonder if it was your complexion or his complexion that they wanted to, that they had an issue with. I'm curious now, because I'm wondering if it was him that they didn't like because of his complexion. I'm curious. Y'all take it as a resonate, because I don't know. This is weird. Very weird. They might have found out that you were this person's perfect match. Okay. Respite care. Maybe they are going to get karma. Somebody might end up in respite care. What's respite care, Holy Spirit? Why is respite care here? So somebody might have found out they were your perfect match, and that's why they wanted to keep you and this person apart. And they might have been racist against their complexion or your complexion. It's something like that, y'all. It is what it is. Okay. No, it's an actual death. But it's also the year 2024. We have to start healing, all of us. We got to start healing and working together as men and women, and move on past, old systems, this old way of colonization of thinking, and allowing it to affect us in traumas and wounds and projecting on the people. We need to heal from a lot. All of us need to heal from things. All of us. Every last one of us. No, it's an actual death and respite care. Okay. No, it's damn. Y'all, when my hands move like that, that's not me. They threw this right in my lap. The Hierophant. This might be a Taurus. There might be a Taurus energy here or a Hierophant. I'm asking about respite care. There might be a Taurus energy here, possibly, that might be in respite care, that somebody cut off communication from, okay? And they couldn't let it go, that this person cut them off. This is a Taurus, y'all. I'm picking up on some other energy now. All of this isn't the same energy. I just want y'all to understand, all of this is not the same energy. So take what resonates and leave what does not. Because I'm picking on different masculines here. I'm picking up on an Aries. I'm picking up on a Leo. I'm picking up on a Taurus. I'm picking up on different energies. So there's a Taurus here that might be about to die because a masculine might have cut a Taurus, sun, moon, or rising off. They might have cut off communication from a Taurus energy that wouldn't let something go. What's going on with this Hierophant energy in respite care? What is going on? They're telling me they want me to use these other cards. Okay, I'm hearing they might have been a part of some spiritual corruption of the highest order in the highest places. Okay, they might have helped somebody to steal something from you. All right, tell me about this Taurus, your inheritance. They want me to say it, okay? Because I put it back in, they brought it right back out. Your inheritance, okay? By spreading gossip and rumors, okay? So someone gossiped while you were dating, okay? So while you were dating, they want me to do it, okay? While you were dating, while you were single and dating and being courted at different times in your life, there's a Taurus for somebody here that has literally been making offers to people. Yeah, they've been meeting up in secret. So they've been meeting up in, there's a Taurus energy that's been meeting up in secret with anybody that you've dated for a long time. Okay. They want to, somebody out here has some inheritance. I'm on some new energy here. Whoever you are, you're getting married. Somebody in the military. Whoever you are, Alpha, Delta, Phi, you're getting married. Okay. There's a Taurus here that wanted to steal some inheritance from you. And they've known for a very long time that this has been a plot in the making for a long time. And this Taurus energy, throughout your life or throughout the last few years, everyone that you was in a relationship with or that courted you for a relationship, this Taurus met up with in secret and made them an offer to hurt you, to harm you, to do something to you. And it was to sabotage you, possibly cause a death. Okay, because they would need somebody they would need someone very connected and close to you in order to kill you. Okay, so they could steal your inheritance. Okay, whoever this Taurus energy is, the reason they made offers to anyone that dated or courted you is because they're connected to a coven in Australia or someone from Australia that's part of a coven, a cult. Okay, where they do death spells that actually work and they take people out. This is serious business here. So what they would do is anyone that was courting you, dating you, that had some type of very close proximity or connection to you, this Taurus energy kept making them an offer to do sex magic on you so they could do a death spell on you and kill you. And it was for your inheritance, whoever you are. Go ahead, Holy Spirit. They worked with West Africans. They have a male platonic friend that's a West African prostitute. Okay. And they also worked with some hackers. Okay. Some people that know how to hack accounts. And they work with someone Filipino as well. Okay. Remember, there are people of different races, a whole bunch of different people they work with here. But whoever this Taurus energy is, they worked with a coven connected to Australia. They worked with a West African male prostitute. Okay. Yeah, they have them. They're usually sex slaves when they're younger. Their family might sell them to people of other nationalities as sex slaves. Okay. It might not be obvious that they're a male prostitute, but they might get money. That might be how they get their money, but they might live a normal life. They might have a mortgage, a car. They might even have a regular job. So you would never know this. Okay. But they're a prostitute in actuality. And what they do is they do sex and sex magic in covens, in false relationships for this coven connected to Australia. Okay. So this is what they want me to bring out and talk about that was done. Yeah, they have West Africans, East Africans, everybody, y'all. I'm telling you. Oh, so there might be an Aries, Leo, Sag, again, an East African. So there's East African, Aries, Leo, Sag, and a Filipino. There's an Aries, Leo, Sag, East African, a Filipino, a West African male prostitute, and your family is a hacker. They all belong to this coven connected to Australia. Okay. And this Taurus might be your aunt. This Taurus might be your aunt, is what I'm hearing for somebody. This is who they were connected to. And this Chinese hacker. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, we're talking about something else here. And what do you want to say about these people that were making offers to anyone you dated? If you have children with somebody and have a baby father or baby mother, they made an offer to them to sacrifice you. Anybody that you dated, they would, and I don't even think you either are in connection, communication with this person. I don't think you have a relationship with this person. Okay, whoever this Taurus energy is, you don't have no type of relationship with them at all whatsoever. They were doing this over the past few years in secret. Ain't that fucked up, y'all? Can you all imagine? Can you all imagine having somebody, okay, that knows about some inheritance that belongs to you for years, and in secret, as you're dating and living the life of a normal young person, what they're doing is they're going and they're making offers to anyone that you go on a date with that sticks, that they think you might have a future with, or that you're dating. Literally, you don't know they're being approached and being made financial offers to hurt and to harm you. So suddenly you're having a fucked up life, fucked up relationships, and you don't even know the reason is because there's a Taurus sun, moon, or rising in the background going on for years now, paying people to possibly physically abuse you, put poison in your food, do sex magic on you, all kind of things. And whoever you're in a relationship with, if they're offered enough money, they're doing this shit too. They're doing this. That's what this Taurus is doing. So something's happening very quickly. Someone could be losing a home. The Four of Wands in the reverse. What's this? Four of Wands in the reverse, Holy Spirit. Oh, so there's an Aries. You might have been in a relationship or a marriage or a connection. You might have dated. You might have been with an Aries before, an older masculine here. Doesn't have to be an Aries, but this is one of your exes, okay, that didn't take action with you possibly. And they got some bad news that they're losing a house. The Ace of Wands in the reverse. So whoever this coven is, whoever this Taurus energy is that was manifesting money and helping others to manifest off of your energy, they got investigated. Okay. Whoever this Taurus energy is, one of your exes that got a house off of your energy, that did sex magic on you because of the offer this Taurus made them from the back, they got investigated, and that person might be losing a house that they were able to purchase or obtain off of your energy, and they're getting bad news. And it's either illuminated to them, or I'm illuminating it to you, or they're going to illuminate it to you. They might try to sue somebody in court. I don't know. But you do have an ex here, okay? It could be an Aries or any other sign, but this is an older male that you were in a relationship with. He did sex magic on you while y'all were together, like specifically. And he was able to use your energy to do spell work by abusing you emotionally or whatever. I feel like it was some type of emotional abuse to try to put you in the Ten of Swords. He was able to do spell work off of you and use your energy, and he manifested a house. He's about to lose that house because of an investigator, the Hermit energy. So he might have done something illegal. I'm hearing he might have purchased a house with an LLC. Okay. So somebody might have made a purchase using an LLC, but it was something illegal that was done. Okay. And it was revealed by an investigator, and he just got the bad news. Okay. That's what they want you to know. Right. So right now, the Three of Cups, these people that have been coming together behind your back that don't like you, possibly with this Taurus energy, to drink, they can't access your energy anymore is what I'm hearing with the Nine of Cups reverse. But these people were using so much of your energy, and now that they can no longer access any of your energy, everything, all the spell work, everything is like backfiring, going back for a couple of years. Everything that they took from you off your energy has to, by universal law, be restored to you, okay? One way or the other. So that means somebody is going to have a loss. So that means whatever these people have gained and gathered of material essence, material gain off of your energy, using your energy and spell work, right now they're losing all these things. They're losing all these things because your energy is coming back to you. And not only is your energy coming back to you, you're going to get blessings on top of blessings in different forms, okay? It's going to be made up to you in different forms. You're about to get a lot of financial blessings in your life. And that's because in order for you to get this stuff, they have to lose what they have. because energy can't be created nor destroyed. It can only be transferred. So the energy of yours that they took is being transferred back to you. And so what's happening up above is about to manifest in the physical realm. You understand? Whatever happens and manifests in the mental plane will manifest into the physical realm. Okay? So these people did something to you spiritually to take your energy to manifest into the physical realm. And now that you've done the work and healed yourself and took your energy back, okay, that means that energetically in the spiritual realm, the energy has left these people and the things that they purchased and obtained. So that means in the physical realm, those things are going to go away from them as well. There's a King of Pentacles that's getting unstuck or out of a mental imprisonment right now about something. I feel like this is a group that has been doing this to a whole bunch of people. This is not just one person. You don't have a whole coven in Australia and Norway and other places that recruits people from all different races and countries, you know, to come together to steal from people. You know, this organized and working with government agents to get away and police officers. Nothing. They don't do all of that for one person. This is something they have orchestrated that has been operating on different people, on different levels for a very long time. What's going to become now, Holy Spirit, right now? Oh, you want to talk about, okay, I'm sorry. Y'all want to talk about a King of Pentacles and that's getting unstuck, okay? Or getting out of a mental imprisonment about something they couldn't get away with. All right. Holy Spirit, go ahead and say what y'all want to say about this King of Pentacles energy that's trying to get unstuck right now. Okay, the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. So they were a part of whatever was done. They were the part of it. Okay, and they've been in a mental imprisonment, unable to sleep, unable to eat, unable to get up out the bed, but they have to dragging their feet around because this is a burden that's been weighing them down so heavy. Because imagine you just robbed a bank and you got away with it, but you left blood and you left evidence. And it's people talking and they know what you look like and you in the house with all the money that you robbed the bank with. And people know who you are and where you live. So it's like you've gotten away with all the money from the bank and you have it with you, but you can't spend it. You can't enjoy it. You can't have no peace because you already know that it's only a matter of time now. Because the evidence is out there that it's going to be taken from you, or it's only a matter of time it's going to be discovered. And you know, anywhere you go and anyone you try to kill or anything you try to do, you're caught. Even if no one communicated with you yet, you already can feel, damn it, I'm not going to be able to keep none of this. That's the energy this King of Pentacles is in right now. Because it's so much evidence out and an investigation being conducted. If you imagine you rob a bank, and then you find out an investigation is being conducted and one of the people that you robbed the bank with has gotten caught. Okay? That's the energy this King of Pentacles is in. They're like, God damn it. There are several people that have been investigated and caught and identified in a robbery, a theft, and a crime that I'm attached to. How can I enjoy my money now? How can I enjoy what I've stolen now, the property, whatever, the land? How can I enjoy it now knowing two people have already been investigated and caught? I can't enjoy it because I already know what's going to happen. And I might be a public figure. So they're pulling their energy back. They're overly emotional right now, or they're going to try to love bomb somebody. What's the Ace of Cups? What is the Ace of Cups, Holy Spirit? So they're taking action right now with this 8 of Pentacles. Okay, and the Knight of Wands, whoever this person is, they're taking action right now to Moon card reverse to reveal it, and they're not happy about the shit. This might be a court official connected to those covens, y'all. Whoever this King of Pentacles is, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, they are taking action right now. This person is literally taking action to reveal the truth about everything. They have to. They can't get away with it, and they're the wounded warrior. They're exhausted, and they're unstuck. They're like, I'm not going to be able to keep it. Fuck it. I'll give it back. I'll give it back. I'll give it back, but I'm not going to jail for this shit. because I didn't spend it. I'm going to say they lied to me if they asked me and they just gave this to me as a gift. Fuck that. I'm not going to jail behind this shit. Anything else? Right now, whoever this, yep, that's exactly what I said, y'all. The people that were this King of Pentacles, it might be a court official, but the people that bribed whoever this King of Pentacles is, I feel like they're a court official or a judge or somebody. They might be a lawyer. They might be over an estate. But the people that collaborated with this person and they offered to give them their share, you know, right now they're close to these people emotionally because these people convinced them, don't worry, we're going to get away with it. And don't you want a house in the Bahamas? Don't you want a house in Hawaii? Don't you want this house in Trinidad, Jamaica? Don't you want to build a house in Scotland? Don't you want a house in Scotland? Didn't you want to build that house in England? Isn't that what you wanted? Yeah. That little house in Arizona you thought nobody knew about? We'll let you have your cut. And they tried to, and what they did was they did whatever they ruled. If this is a judge, something happened in court where they ruled in someone's favor and they hid something from you and they promised they would get rid of you. But they couldn't get rid of you. So now whoever this King of Pentacles is, he's getting ready to divulge everything. He's about to divulge everything. And he's closed emotionally because now he's going to have to come up off the house that he bought or purchased in Scotland. Okay. He might even be getting divorced he might even be getting divorced or excommunicated from a community because of this work he did. The Knight of Pentacles reversed. He might even get kicked out of a society is what I'm hearing. This might be some type of society he was a part of. Okay. And he might get disassociated from them for being a Knight of Pentacles reverse, okay? Because he might be making some society that he's a part of look bad, and he might get excommunicated from them is what I'm hearing. All right, anything else? They're not going to get away with it. All right, so this is long enough. I said I wouldn't go on for too long, but that's what's going on right now in these spiritual streets. Okay? And right now, there might be an Aquarius or some type of star energy here, or someone might be very hopeful or wishful. Someone in their thoughts about you might be very hopeful about something, or someone could be healing. Holy Spirit, the star and the Four of Swords. Somebody might be healing right now, or someone might even be in their thoughts about you right now, whoever you are. Okay. Connected something from the past here. Someone's in their thoughts about possibly an Aquarius from the past that could not backstab and betray them, that did something to them to win at all costs. Okay, so there's somebody right now that might be deep in their thoughts. They might be reflecting on the fact that an Aquarius or somebody else tried to win at all costs by backstabbing and betraying them. So there's somebody here that's in their thoughts about someone that backstabbed or tried to backstab and betrayed them, that's moving on to calmer waters, a high priestess in the reverse. Okay, so somebody is thinking very heavily right now about a dark high priestess that tried to backstab and betray them, that moved on to calmer waters. Okay, the Four of Pentacles reverse, and how they had to release this person. What else do you want us to know about this person deep in their thoughts right now? And how they, in the Knight of Wands reverse, so the Queen of Swords might be your energy, and how they might have done something to you. So either them or this person that they had to get rid of. The Knight of Wands reverse is someone that will try to set you up to get jumped, beat up, abused, try to get you kicked out of a house you live in, all kind of crazy stuff. Try to harm you in some type of a way. Very reckless behavior. So there was very reckless behavior with the Knight of Wands reverse toward a Queen of Swords. Whoever you are, you're very defensive right now, because you might even be suffering like me and a lot of other people from PTSD, because somebody was throwing rocks and hiding their hand and trying to hurt and harm you. And they might have had a lot of support and backup in collaborations. You were getting spiritually jumped, possibly, whoever you are. That's why you're coming out of the Queen of Swords. because somebody warred against you and it was an unfair war. Because I feel like you are a real warrior, but you have to know you in a war to be able to use your strength and make it a fair fight. You understand? Somebody didn't want you to know that you were in a war because they know that you are the conquering lion, and they know goddamn well that you would mow everybody over because you're so powerful. So somebody had to wage war against you without you knowing you were in a war. That's some weak punk ass shit right there. To start a fight or a war with somebody without letting them know that they're in a war, and to jump them. That's coward. That's cowardly. Back in the day, we never would stand around and let our friends and people or jump in, women or men, and jump one person. If a family member was there and their brother or sister or cousin, they got into it with somebody and others started coming around. Oh, no, no, back out. That's between it's only two people in here and ain't nobody else about to jump in. Nope. No, sir. Nope. That wouldn't be fair. If these two are doing whatever they doing, but you're not about to jump in, that's not fair. Because people even had integrity in disagreements, even if they were low vibrational and they were fighting. Back in the day, people still had integrity with that. Until later on, when you had more gang activity and more cowards and punks that would all jump on one person. Weak people. Okay? So this is what was going on. So you might have PTSD from this Knight of Wands energy. And that's what somebody's in their thoughts from. They feel like they might not be able to recover if you know that they were attached to this person that waged war against you to hurt you and to harm you. Okay? And I feel like whoever this is, they really, really would like to release a burden and to tell you the truth about it. Okay. But I think they're worried that you're going to pull your energy back from them because of they might have bad karma attached to them as a result of what they participated in when they was under whatever type of illusion connected with possibly an Aquarius energy. Okay. So now they're worried that you're going to pull your energy back from them because they have bad karma for not doing their own research and for waging war against you. Okay. And this is Justice, Libra energy here. Okay. That's what their concern and worry is. Me personally, I'm looking at this here, this energy. They feel like they can't recover their reputation with you. But if this person is a person of integrity, they should still come towards you to at least reveal information to you, to at least apologize to you, to at least offer some type of condolences to you, offer something as a show of integrity. Right, collective? I'm sorry, I was doing something on my computer. Whoever this energy is that's in their head, as a show of integrity, they should at least bring you out the dark into the light. If you are a high priestess, you probably already know bits and pieces and enough of what went on, but you probably are still in the dark about a few things, and it's probably still weighing heavily on you, whoever you are. And it would be greatly respected, if this person were to bring you complete clarity about what went on, because you could probably connect the dots between the people that were involved a little bit better. Okay. And it would still bring you some relief. It would still bring you some relief. I think it would be very selfish for this person not to come forward to you to help bring you some relief by bringing you more truth and clarity about what happened and who was involved. Then you would have greater peace, since they were part of the problem in causing you PTSD. That means they have the power in their hands and the ability to give to you the tools and the information that you need. It would help you relieve some of your PTSD if they would just talk to you and release some of the burden and tell you. That would help you to heal, right? But in a way, this person is hurting you more by not allowing you to heal, by trying to hold back and protect their own reputation, when you probably already know everything that happened. But for your own confirmation and your own peace of mind, you need them to come and tell you it's over, it's done, and you're okay, you're safe, no one's going to do this anymore. It would be incredibly low vibrational not to come forward, and it would be a lack, it would show a complete lack of integrity not to come forward to give you the complete peace that you need in confirming what happened, and this is who did it, and this is why, and this, and we apologize. My intentions was never bad, but I was deceived because of these people. They did this to you. If a person doesn't have enough integrity, they're never going to lose their karma. Why are 2 police cars pulling in front of my house right now? Hold on, collective. Why are 2 police cars pulling in front of my house right now, Holy Spirit? Why are they in front of my house right now? Because of the 3 of Cups? Somebody can't let something go or walk away? Did somebody call the police on me? They're coming toward my door. All right, because somebody couldn't let go and somebody couldn't walk away. All right, well, I'm not going to answer the door. Somebody called the police on me. But look, I'm not going to answer the door, y'all. All right, so I'm going to end this. I don't know why somebody would go. Look, there's the 3 of Cups that called the police on me that couldn't let go of something. I'll come right back on and do the reading. I'm QUAN Yin, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot.